Welcome to a 20-minute video. Let's get the timer started. I do want to say this is my second take. The first take, the reason why I scrapped it is because I got to the part where I was talking about the owner of the house. And the commenter I enjoy reading, he wrote some really good stuff and I wanted to reply to it, but when I replied, on the video, it wasn't that good. So when I get to that part, I think I'm gonna have to water it down. So let's get it started. Right now it is 12:58 a.m. on April 24th, Thursday. Time goes by so fast, so I have to redo this again. So let's start with the day. I woke up really late. I woke up at 9:06 because before that, when I finished uploading the video, got everything ready, the description, confirmed everything was uploaded to YouTube, that finished at 3 a.m. So my body was like, no, you're not gonna wake up at 7 again or 6. It's like my body said, I need a rest. And wow, I slept through the alarm and I was shocked. But yeah, so 9:06 I got up, did the usual. I made the rice, made the coffee. I wrote message and read messages on from my Facebook friends. But I need to work on communicating in Hmong because right now it's a mixture of English, Vietnamese, and Hmong. But I need to get to Hmong only. But the problem is, I'll mention it when I get to it. Oh, actually, I'm already here at 9:35. I start saying Hmong, and wow, the quality is just dropping. It's just dropping. It's not the same as 3 or 4 days ago where I had a fire to learn it because I got a roll. I got the hang of it, and it's moving. Once things are moving, it's easier. But for some reason, my my spiritual state or mental state, it just something happened, which I'll talk in a bit. I think I know what the problem is. And then I stopped at 10:20, and then I ran into a problem with the phone. So for some strange reason, it swapped. I used Google Assistant, but it swapped over to Gemini. And Gemini is, I guess, is the upgraded version of Google Assistant, except it has AI. That's like the only difference. And I do not like it. It cannot do what the Google Assistant could do. It can't open my notes. It can't read messages. It can't write notes, or it can't schedule things. It just can't do the things that I need it to do as an assistant. Because I use the Google Assistant as an assistant, and Gemini can't do that. And plus, the Google Assistant can research, like, supposedly that's what Gemini is for, but I don't need it. And I think it's for, like human-based learning, and I don't know. It's not working out for me, and I don't like it. And it took me like half an hour or maybe an hour to figure out how to switch it back from Gemini to Google Assistant. I don't know how it changed, but it hasn't happened before. So I guess this is the first time figuring that out. But I got back, so Google Assistant is back on my phone, which is great. And yeah, I wrote nothing after that. So it's blank. I did leave the house, I think, about at 1 o'clock. So 1 o'clock I went to check out the tax, and it was another young lady. It was a different young lady. I showed her my letter, I got from the IRS. I was like, hey, you know, they said that I need to call them if I filed my taxes, or to call them if I did not file the taxes. Is this legit? I mean, is everything okay? Because they did give me my refund. And per the letter, it says that I need to call them to get my refund. So do I need to do anything? And she looked at the letter and she read it, and then she looked into her system. She was like, "Oh, can I get your last four of your social?" Then she looked at the letter. It's like, "Oh, it's right here." It's like, "Yeah, that's the one," and it's right. So she looked into her system. It's like, "Yeah, it looks like you're okay. It looks like they just need to verify. So just give them a call, and you should be okay. Make sure you have your tax things ready when you call them." So yeah, this never happened to me for the past 20 years. This is the first time doing taxes at this new place, because the previous guy that I went to that retired, no issues whatsoever, and he did all sorts of taxes, because I used to do a W-2, then I think they changed to W-4, then now it's 1099. No problems. But this young people, man, I hope they did it right. I hope, because I don't know much about taxes, and that's why I go to the professionals. I'm hoping they did it right, because supposedly they are professionals. Man, so we'll see tomorrow. I'll update on my next 20-minute video. Okay, about the owner of the house. I better talk lightly on this, because the commentary I enjoyed reading, he wrote a lot of good stuff. So if anyone is having trouble with their parents, I recommend checking it out. Because for me, the owner of the house, I'm not too happy about it, being in this place. And things he said is pretty much spot on, even though he hasn't been through the situation that I'm in. And yeah, I do want to mention, because if I were to reply in those comments, it'll be too long. Plus, it takes for me time to think it through before I write it. And when I'm thinking it through, it'll bring back really bad memories. And, you know, I don't want to carry any more anger, because just thinking about the past, you know, it's gone, it's done. I don't want to think about it. I mean, the bad parts of what can happen, I should remember it to avoid it. But yeah, I do want to say is I've treated that lady kindly. I offered help, try to communicate, but talking to her is pretty much like talking to a brick wall. It's just a one-way conversation. Like, for example, the garden. Like, please don't do anything in this area. She's still gonna do her own thing. She's gonna clean it up, water it, chop it, whatever she does, and it just ruins it. So, like, for example, that little patch I had, not only the dandelion and sow thistle, I also have little batches of purslane and chickweed. Like, she ripped it all up. She ripped up the two of them that I'm trying to grow, because you cannot eat dandelion and sow thistle constantly, because it's a bad. There's going to be a bad reaction. It's like the plant is protecting itself. If you eat too much of it, it's not going to be good. So it needs to be spread out to eat different kind of plants. And if she destroys those other two, the purslane and the chickweed, I'll be left with just the dandelion and sow thistles. So yes, they are healthy, but if I keep eating it constantly on a daily basis, that's not going to be good for me. But, you know, telling her this, just you know, she doesn't care. When people don't care, they don't listen. They only believe what they think is right and put it on. So this is the bad part. That's why I call her cruel. Others, like in my other family members, they'll say crazy. She's not crazy. She knows what she's doing, but she just doesn't care. Although she thinks she does. And it's kind of sad, because I'm human. Of course I love her. She, you know, raised me up and everything in a bad way, even though I have really horrible child memories of her. And Nah, sorry, but trying to be positive. My mental state is not so good right now, so I'm trying to be positive. So yeah, just even she tried to do some nice stuff, like she got me bananas, bag of peanuts. I think she put food out. I don't want none of that. I don't want none of that. I didn't ask for it because, you know, in my mind, per things that happened before, when she gives something, there's some sort of expectation to do something. And right now, I'm trying to gather myself. I don't got time. You know, if this little help here and there, sure, I'll do it. But even that is really bad because once I start helping out, there's expectation you should do more. You have to do more, this and that, blah, blah. And I do want to share with others, or maybe I should. Oh, no, I think I already have. Is when we do something for others, don't expect anything in return. When we do something, do it from our heart. Just and don't expect anything coming back. Because now, now that I'm older, I kind of see people when they do that. I avoid them. I avoid them right away. With my neighbor, he's kind of an exception, and one I'm cool with. So like when he does something, I'll do a little thing back. But for me, I'm not that that kind of person where do something, expect anything. Because when I do something, I don't expect anything, and I'm cool with it. So yeah. Anyways, yeah, that's the owner of the house. I try to communicate with her, but talking to her, she won't listen. Even though she will, at the moment, maybe a couple days, but after that, just and the only way for me to get out of the situation is to obey the Father of Heaven because He financially crippled me so bad. That's why I'm in the house. Because if I had a little bit of money, you bet I'll be back out in the street with my decked out Opus Junior, which is my Prius V. I would put back the bed platform, the inverter, the rice cooker, the fridge, which I have all the stuff that was in my car. It's in the room. And, you know, I'll be out traveling, be in different places. But now if I get a ticket on the street, it'll be like, man. So I don't want to deal with that. And plus, I'm pretty sure he'll let something happen. Like someone will probably break the window or something like that because it hasn't happened to me, but I have seen it happen to others when I was living out in the streets. That's why when I say it's dangerous, I mean, don't believe this all the stuff, camping stuff that you see on the YouTube videos out there, because I think those people, they did it by choice. But for people that don't have a choice, I'm pretty sure they see things that are pretty terrible. Because I remember peeking out through my window, I heard someone screaming, yelling. I think it was bum on some. He was going out cars after cars, and he was like banging on their window, like pop, pop, pop. Good thing he didn't go to my car. He skipped my car, but he went to the car in front of me, and someone, of course, they were living in their car too. And after, like, I was screaming after hitting the car, yeah, that bum, he left. So to me, there's a difference between bums and homeless. Homeless are considerate people. Bums are people that don't really care about others' welfare. They just do as they will. So the guy that was in the front, you know, was getting to the window. He stepped out. He didn't see me in the car, but he was terrified. I could tell he was terrified. It's a big white dude too, and he was like, "Oh man, what happened? What happened?" Looking around, and I guess he saw my car and he saw another car in front. He's like, "Okay, there are people here, so it's all right." And then he just went back and went to sleep. And I went to sleep, but we heard nothing that night, so it was all good. So yeah, I mean, stealth camping, I should write that. It could be scary, but right now I'm too financially crippled to do the things that I want to do. Pretty much, I understand the Father of Heaven. Get it straight. you said that if I gave you a place, you would focus on studying Hmong. Guess what? He gave me a place, and I'm not really studying the Hmong. So I gotta get to it. If I want to get out of this place, I really have to obey him. I already started working out, but not heavy stuff. Just doing light. I think I messed up my wrist. I put this cream on, but I don't know. I'm not sponsored. You hear it cracking. It's like pop, crack, crack, pop. I mean, I don't feel pain, but there's this numbing feeling. It feels really numb. I'm trying to do, I think it's called the planche or planche. It's like PLANCHE, something like that, where I'm holding the wrist up. And I don't think my wrist is used to handling the weight. Excuse me. So I gotta do some other exercises. Probably start lightly. Maybe I'll do dips. See how my wrist does. Yeah. How much time we got left? 3 minutes. Alright, so we're gonna end this with a low T. I think the reason why I'm so down and out is because of the low T and how I got this. The commenter I enjoyed reading, he was talking about my hair loss. He's like, hey, maybe you should go to the doctor and check out your testy levels. He didn't write it like that. He wrote it in a very formal manner. And I was like, man, he's right. And, I decided to research because as is written in scripture, don't believe any spirit, but to test it. So, of course, went up, looked online, and the symptoms he was talking about, he's right. I got it. And the reason why I'm so down and out is the low T. I mean, it's the low T. Today, when I worked, I forgot to talk about work, but I only did 2 deliveries today, made $17. I only worked for, I think, probably 4 or 5 hours. I probably got only like 3 or 4 delivery requests, so I declined 2, took 2. It was really slow. It was so slow. Top of that, I'm down and out. I was supposed to go to Costco and get salmon. I didn't get that, so we're going to be stuck with eating eggs for temporarily. I didn't get the bottles of water that I needed, so I can't make the coffee or the tea. I was just so out of it. I just came to the house and I was bedridden. I just laid on the bed and I stuck there like a rock. Just laid there. I don't think our bodies are meant to lay in bed all day because I noticed I started having headaches. My whole body just tightened up. It was telling me to get up, get out, get up, get up. But my mental state was like, man, I just don't want to go anywhere. So there was like kind of a battle between the temple, the body and the mind. It was clashing. And of course the mind, the spirit just said, nah, we're going to chill here. We're just going to chill here. And yeah, I wasted so much time. I think I got up like around 8:30 or 9 p.m. That's when I got up and I made the rice. I didn't clean my tumbler, so it has old ice, which I'm going to use. I'm not even going to wash it. I'll just put the new fresh coffee in here. Yeah. And I forgot to mention, I did not take a shower for this. I think going to be my 3rd day. I told myself I was going to take a shower in the morning. Didn't. I was going to take a shower tonight. Didn't. And the day before that, same thing. Just didn't want to deal with the cold shower. It's cold. But I have to do it because I realize when I do the cold showers, when I don't want to do things, I'll end up doing it because I'm training myself to do things I don't want to do. So yeah, tomorrow I will update. So tomorrow I'm going to take the cold shower. I have to. I think once I get the food ready and everything, take the cold shower immediately or work out, then take the cold shower. So my hands and feet don't freeze up. Oh, 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 oh. Okay, we made it. We made it. Put shower. I do want to say to anyone that is new that's commenting, even to my returning viewers, there are some comments that I will not see, and the strange thing is it just doesn't show up on the notification, so I won't see it a day or two. For some strange reason, when I go back to my old videos, because I do watch some of my old videos to see where I'm at, I would see comments there that I have not seen during that time or the day after. So I do want to say I am not ignoring your comments. It just, for some strange reason, it's not popping up, because I don't have that a lot of subscribers. So I mean, when I see it, and I could reply to it. But if you don't see me replying to it or liking it, that means the YouTube notification, it didn't pop up on my end. So that's all I have for this video. I do want to say thank you for all those that are watching my video all the way through. If you are new and enjoy the content or just want to join along the journey, please consider helping me out with a like, a comment, a share, and if you're not subscribed, to subscribe. And to all my returning viewers, thank you so much for your support. I greatly appreciate the help. And I do want to make a quick prayer. I pray that the Father of Heaven will... I forgot the prayer. I pray that the Father of Heaven will protect your peace, and that when you encounter any challenges, any obstacles, that you will be able to handle it gracefully, peacefully, and if it is in your will, and if it is possible, that you may handle it with love, and that the Father of Heaven will grant you lots of love, will grant me lots of love, because we all need the Father of Heaven's love. And that's all I have for this video. Until the next, the Most High willing, hallelujah, and Sinji Dua.